All excited at Boise State as they win the Mountain West Championship, and Austin Gentry goes for 209 yards, should be the Heisman Trophy winner. He's carried it 32 times last night, and he's carried it more than 30 times in 8 games. He set a Mountain West record. It's all him. They win it 21-7. It was 7-0, 14-0, 21-0 as Otter Gentry scored on a 75-yard to the house touchdown. Boise 21, UNLV 7, and the games. And here's all the pictures. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. Iowa State and Arizona State will play today at 11. Players to watch out for: quarterback Rocco Beckett, running back Carson Hentz, wide receiver Jaden Higgins, who has over 1,000 yards, defensive player Jotez Williams, who has 4 INTs. Arizona State will play opposed to them. They are 15. Iowa State is 16. They're hoping for some teams to lose. Arizona State is. Players to watch out for: Arizona State, quarterback Sam Lovett, running back Casmo Skateboy, and wide receiver Jordan Tyson. They hope to get into the playoffs. Arizona State does, but it's going to take them a couple teams to lose. And the same for Iowa State. Kick is at 11. Arizona State by 1.5. Iowa State 16. Arizona State 15. Kick is at 11. 1.5 is the line. These podcasts would go a lot smoother if I didn't have the cold. In the SEC Championship, it will be Georgia, who survived last week over Georgia Tech, and will play Texas, who honestly they beat pretty badly and won over Texas last time by 15 points. Texas did beat Texas A&M to go to the SEC Championship. Texas holds on their spot at 2, and Georgia is at 5 in the rankings. Players to watch out for Texas, representing the SEC, former members of the Big 12, and Georgia representing the SEC for another time. Queen Edward Sr. veteran at the quarterback, Quavaz Winster at the running back, Gunnar Helm at the wide receiver. Best defensive players for Texas is Anthony Hill Jr. and Jaden Braun, linebacker. Jaden Hill Jr., Jaden Brand, and Anthony Hill. Linebacker Jaden Brand and Anthony Hill Jr. is the safety. Quarterback Carson Beck, also senior veteran. Running back Nate Frazier. Wide receiver Aaron Smith. Malik Starks is the best corner in football, and another Malik Williams is one of the best defensive ends in football. Kick is set for 3. ABC line is even. Penn State will play Oregon. Drew Aller is a player to watch out for, or Penn State. Running back Nicholas Sigant at running back. Wide receiver Trial Warren has 978 yards. And Abdul Carter, who had 10 sacks at defensive end. Oregon players to watch out for: Daniel Gabbert and running back Jordan James, who has over 1,100 yards. Wide receiver Tez Johnson. And players to watch out for on Oregon's defense: number 1, undefeated, the only team in the top 12 to finish undefeated, and will represent the Big Ten for the first time, former Pac-12 members. Tez Johnson, wide receiver. Defensive end Brunch He leads the Ducks in sacks. And defensive lineman Derek Hermern kick is at 7. And in the ACC matchup, the final game of the night is Clemson, who lost last week in a game they probably shouldn't have, but against South Carolina, number 15, has knocked them out of the playoffs. And SMU will try to hold on to their 8th playoff spot. Players to watch out for on Clemson: Caleb Corbin, quarterback; running back Phil Maff; and wide receiver Antonio Williams. And defensive player for the Clemson to watch out for is Sammy Brown, freshman of the year. Quarterback Kevin Jennings, running back Braden Smith, and wide receiver Roderick Daniels. Players to watch out for: defensive.
And then Tino Martinez.
Okay. Used to be a Cardinal.
And then Jeter too.
Okay.
And then this is something my sister gave me last year. It's a sign that says Yankee Stadium 20 miles. And the cool thing about this, for my place, it's actually about 20 miles from here.
You ever go to the games?
I've been to a lot of the games.
Well, you ever been to a World Series game?
That's something that's still on my list.
Yeah, I went to game 1 of the World Series both times.
Oh yeah.
When they played, the Royals played in both series back-to-back years.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the Giants, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, I know it's been rough recently.
So, yeah, it's not quite as been as good as KC. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, to be honest, I'm still okay with it because no matter what, if you're looking at it from a Giants fan perspective, Giants fans can be happy for life no matter what because of the 2 Super Bowl wins over Brady, and we never lost to him in the Super Bowl. So I mean, it doesn't really get better than that.
So, let me see if I got this right. Joe Douglas got fired.
Yep.
Is he the Giants guy?
That's the Jets guy, I believe.
Jets guy. Who's the Giants general manager?
Oh, that's what's his name? Oh, can't think of it. Uh, uh, uh,
Uh,
think of it off the top of my head.
his name is um Joe
Yeah, yeah,
Chicoman.
yeah. That sounds right.
Brian Dable.
The yeah, he's the current coach. I like him as a coach. I think he's good.
So you think you should stay?
Yeah.
I
When he first started, I think he actually led the team to the playoffs.
So you don't have any wish list for another coach?
The no, not as a
You don't have a wish list for another coach?
not really, no.
No.